Hello everyone, so I'm Akshita. Welcome back to my channel Akshita Ideas. So today we will discuss about the topic separation of substances. So let's start the video. So there are two types of substances. The first one is pure substance. The substance that is made up of only one type of particle are called pure substance. And the second one is mixture. The mixture are the substance that are made up of two or more type of particle are known as mixture. The different type of particle present in the mixture are also called components or constituents. So again there are two types of mixture. The first is homogeneous mixture and the second one is heterogeneous mixture. The homogeneous mixture, the mixture in which the component are distributed uniformly are known as homogeneous mixture. In the homogeneous mixture, component cannot be seen clearly. And the second one is heterogeneous mixture. The heterogeneous mixture is the mixture in which the components are not distributed uniformly, and in this we can see the component clearly. Now we are going to talk about the most confusing terms in this chapter. The first one is solute. What is solute? The substance that is going to dissolve in the solvent is known as solute. For example, salt. And the second term is solvent. What is the solvent? The solvent is the substance in which the solute is dissolved. For example, water. And yes, the water is the universal solvent. The third is solution. Solution. The result that we have by mixing these two is known as solution. For example, salt and water. The mixture of these two is known as solution. Now what is solubility? The solubility is the tendency of the solute to dissolve in a liquid at the given temperature is known as the solubility. Suppose we are mixing the salt in the water. What is the tendency of salt? The tendency of salt to dissolve in the water at the given temperature is known as solubility. All substances do not dissolve in the water. The substances that dissolve in the water are said to be soluble in water. Now what is insoluble then? The substance that doesn't dissolve in the water are to be say insoluble substance in the water. Now what will happen if we keep on adding the solute in the solvent? It will reach to a point in which no more solute can be dissolved. That solution is known as saturated solution. Saturated solution. These are the solutions in which no more solute can be dissolved in the solvent. Now how can we add more solute in the solvent? The first way is heating. The second way is stirring it. And the third way is increasing the amount of the solvent. Now what are the use to separate the substances? The first use is to get the pure and the desirable substances, and the second use is to remove the impurity. What is impurity now? The impurities, the unwanted substances are known as impurities. Now there are various ways to separate the substances. So let's discuss one by one. Now we will discuss the process, and it's based on the what? The process is hand picking, and it is based on the difference of color, shape and the size. The material are picked, which is the fewer number in the size. They are directly picked up by the hand. The name suggests hand picking. Hand picking. The second process is sieving. Sieving is based on the difference of size in which the particles that are very small to be handpicked are directly separated by the help of strainer. The process is known as sieving. Now the third process is winnowing. It is based on the weight. In this process, the farmer takes the husk and the grain in the basket and goes on the height and fall it down. As grain being heavier fall down vertically, but as husks being lighter are carried by wind and form a heap of the husk at the side of the grain. Now the process is threshing. In this process, the farmer beat the grain by having the stalk on the rock. As beaten loose the grain from the stalk. Now the next process is sedimentation and the decantation. In the process sedimentation, the insoluble solid component are settled down at the bottom by not disturbing. This is known as sedimentation, and as the insoluble solid component are heavier in the weight, so it settled down at the bottom. And in the decantation, the supernatant is poured down into another beaker without disturbing the sediment. The sediment is the insoluble solid component or simply impurities, and the supernatant is the upper part of the liquid. The next process is filtration, is based on the size. In this process, the impurities are separated using a funnel and filter paper. The impurities are collected on the filter paper are also known as residue. Thank you for watching my video till end. Bye.